Hey guys, tonight we step into medieval Europe at the very beginning of life, where the first cry of a newborn is celebrated with relief, because nobody can be certain what tomorrow will bring. The morning air feels crisp. Smoke rises gently from thatched rooftops, and church bells echo across damp fields as another child enters the world. You are wrapped tightly in rough linen beside a crackling fire, surrounded not by beeping hospital machines or spotless delivery rooms, but by worried parents, an experienced midwife, and neighbors quietly hoping everything goes well. It is a peaceful picture from a distance, yet beneath its calm surface lies one uncomfortable truth. Simply making it through childhood is one of the greatest challenges you will ever face. You probably won't survive this. And statistically, that's less of a joke than any of us would like. So before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe, but only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And while you're here, tell me where you're listening from and what your local time is. It's always fascinating to see listeners joining these sleepy history journeys from all around the world. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. Your tiny world begins inside a modest wooden cottage. Thick oak beams support the roof overhead, while bundles of drying herbs hang from the rafters, beside strings of onions and garlic. The room smells of wood smoke, fresh straw, warm bread, and damp earth carried in on muddy boots. It is surprisingly cozy, though hardly luxurious. The woman who helped deliver you quietly tidies the room. She is a midwife, one of the most respected women in many villages. Her knowledge comes not from universities, but from decades of experience, careful observation, and lessons passed from older generations. She knows dozens of herbal remedies and countless comforting words. Across every century, babies remain remarkably consistent. The fire crackles softly while sunlight slips through tiny gaps in the wooden shutters. Dust dances lazily through narrow beams of golden light. Somewhere outside, a dog barks before settling back into silence. It is easy to imagine this life as endlessly bleak. Yet there is warmth here too. Your parents smile every time you open your eyes. Grandparents whisper quiet blessings. Neighbors stop by carrying small gifts, a loaf of bread, a little cheese, perhaps a warm wool blanket if they can spare one. Communities survive because people help each other. Soon, in medieval Christian Europe, babies were often baptized very soon after birth, because families feared that illness or accident might strike without warning. The church stood at the center of everyday life, offering not only spiritual comfort, but also a sense of belonging to the wider community. The stone church waits quietly beyond the village green. Its bell tower rises above thatched cottages. Inside, candles flicker gently against cool stone, walls painted with colorful saints and biblical scenes. You are carried carefully through the heavy wooden doors, wrapped tightly against the morning chill. The ceremony itself is brief, yet for your family it means everything. A shepherd whistles to his flock. Children, only slightly older than you will someday become, chase one another through patches of wildflowers without the slightest awareness of how fortunate they already are. Many of them have younger brothers or sisters who never reach this age. History remembers kings, queens, battles, and castles. Families remember empty cradles. That quiet difference often says more about medieval life than any famous battle ever could. Still, people refuse to stop hoping. Every newborn carries possibility. Perhaps this child will become a skilled blacksmith. Perhaps even a knight serving a distant lord. Nobody can know. For now, your greatest achievement is simply breathing peacefully beside the fire while the world slowly turns outside your window. As evening approaches, your mother gently rocks the cradle again. The flames burn lower. Wind brushes softly against the cottage walls. Beyond the fields, church bells ring once more before fading into the cool twilight. Your journey has only just begun. The dangers of childhood wait patiently beyond these peaceful first days. But tonight, for one quiet moment, the tiny cottage feels safe. And that small feeling of safety is perhaps the greatest gift medieval parents could ever hope to give. Word count, 160.